Headed out to feed the chickens this afternoon and take care of the chicks. We're going to peek in on those guys. Tomorrow is March 15th, which is supposed to be our average last frost date. But it looks like we're going to have some more cold weather. At least one more shot. We call it for temperatures in the mid-30s tonight, maybe tomorrow night. And so it might continue to put off planning for a few more days just to see if we can get past the potential for frost. So let's take a look at the chicks and see what else is going on out here. All right, looks like these guys are doing fine. No casualties. Everybody seems to be eating and drinking and having a good old time in here. Staying warm and continuing to grow. Starting to get a few feathers on their wings. Maybe you guys can see some of those guys. They're getting a little bit of feathers on their wingtips. So it's amazing how fast they grow. Well, I'm going to get them a little extra food and water and keep on moving. Got some table scraps from last night or two of dinner and a couple of breakfasts actually, but so I'm going to toss this out to these birds, see how they enjoy it. I really like those scraps. Let's see if we have any eggs. These are the older birds. Had trouble with these guys. There's a couple of these birds that are actually eating the eggs, so hopefully when they get some more bugs and bug activity out here, they'll stop doing that. It's also about time to relocate this fence again. See if there's any in the inside this box. Nope. So yeah, these guys out here, they're not helping us out too well. Uh-oh. Does look like we've had a casualty. One of our nice green runagouts. Looks like she's done for. So we'll have to get her out and take care of that. Well, it's always sad, but it's just part of farm life. Every once in a while, you lose an animal, sometimes for no apparent reason. I've looked this little old lady over and didn't see any signs of foul play from anything, so not sure why she died, but it was a beautiful bird. Now we'll get her buried and move on with life. Time to get their water filled up. Got this agricultural water line. It's all the way over to there, and that is the rain catchment tank, our 650 gallon rain catchment tank. So just not giving chlorinated water to the chickens and saving a little bit of money by over the long term using the rain God gives us. Just pipe it right out here through that irrigation line and keep these water jugs full. Alright, well, again, it's getting cold again at night for a couple of days. Got some cold hardy things that we're going to start putting out, but I've still got some work to do on these rows. We did get the onions and potatoes planted, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Still have mulch I need to get put down between the rows. I got a good start on the rows on this side, but you can see the standing water between some of those, and I've still got one more section to get done for this spring. But it's just been too wet. I have to work with the weather we have. Stop by, take a look at the seedlings. When I got home from work today, had to open the A-frame because it was like 95 degrees in there with the sun baking down on it. It's getting pretty warm. But I may even have to turn the heater on later for tonight. But these guys are all doing really well. Got lots of seedlings here, all ready to get planted. Even with the door open, the sun coming in, a little bit of breeze. It's still like 81 degrees, but not too bad. We'll get them watered before we finish for today. But yeah, these guys are really, some of them are really needing to go in the ground. They're getting too big for these pots. All right, so out in the kitchen garden, we've got a few more onions here, a few more onions there, some garlic, some bed space I need to clean up. We're actually starting to get some of the asparagus poking up through the ground, so we'll have some of this shortly. That's looking pretty good. And we've trimmed up and trimmed back everything in the herb department here. Got a lot of that cleaned up and got a few more things to add. This bed, need to get some cleanup work done. Need to finish harvesting some kale. I've got some dino kale and some curly and a little bit of collard greens there, and we'll clean this bed up and get it ready to plant again. Strawberries are looking pretty good. Have a little weeding to do there. The blackberries are putting on their buds, looking really good. Got to clean up the raspberries and trim these guys back a little bit. But a couple of them growing in the aisle. And then this bed, we grew stuff in all winter, just harvested the other day. We need to get this cleaned up. And the blueberries have flowers and buds on them. So those guys are looking all right. Hopefully the cold weather this weekend won't do them any harm. But I think for the rest of the day, I'm going to spend my time, I'm going to harvest these greens, maybe harvest a little cilantro, and then out in the other greenhouse I've got some spinach and some calabrese broccoli and maybe a few carrots to pick up. So that's our update for today. I'm going to get that harvesting done, and hopefully I can get a little bit of that harvested before the sun goes down, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.